Before you go overseas, I would highly recommend you to start looking at your backyard. But we also opened Canada. And Canada is a highly emerging market. We never thought it's going to be that successful, but Canada was very successful for us from a retail perspective, and network is even better. I would say 40% of the revenue of the entire company coming from Canada, so please push over there. I'm sure that you have friends. It's just the beginning. What's unique about Canada, which never happened before, and that's what's unique also in Secret here in the US, that we started in small towns in Canada. I don't know if anybody heard about Winnipeg. Okay, Winnipeg is the beginning of Secret in Canada. They already recruited over 850 people over there, and now they're taking it to Toronto. Now it's amazing because most times what happens is that business starts in the big cities and then they go to the small countryside cities. So for us to be able to grow from the sides into the center is very unique. So in Toronto, for example, nobody knows about Secret, and we're very strong in Canada. Can you imagine the opportunity for you? Wow. Now, except for Canada, of course, Mexico. In Mexico, for you guys, it's like the US. Okay, it's here. It's on the border. It's 20 minutes away from you. For you, you can just be on the road over here and you can stop. Every third car is going to be a car that's going to Mexico. So, and you have a fully operational system over there that can support your growth over there. So those countries are open. Except for that, Korea, we have a launch at October. So if you know anybody, start preparing them and take their information and hopefully applications. Yes?
I have a friend in Incheon. Now, you're talking about skincare products. They have all sorts of stuff over there.
Where?
Incheon, Korea?
Yes.
South Korea? So you guys have set up a market already set up going, and you say you're launching, correct?
Yes.
Now I got friends. How do I get them in?
Again, for Korea, it's in the pilot right now. The launch will be in October. In October, when you sign up to your back office, right now you can see Mexico and the US, right? Because US and Canada is in the same site. It will be Korea as well. So you can just sign them up. And it's unique because if this is you and you sign up somebody in Korea, they can sign up somebody in Mexico, they sign up somebody in the US. And they all share the same revenue stream. That's what's unique about binary. This is why we decided to go with the binary comp plan, because we can actually pay you all the way down when you build two teams. And if we're talking about it, I don't want to get back to it, but except for Korea, just so we can continue about the countries, Japan is in the pilot stages, so it will be one of the first countries to open after Korea. Philippines, Vietnam are highly on the radar. Yeah. And now we're just looking at some options, maybe in Australia and India. So we don't know yet what it takes to open a country. Actually, you have to understand the company is not in a position to open all the countries together. It's not good. It's not healthy. The way we grow is we're not going to Australia, for example, and say who can open Secret. We look up to you and we say, do you know anybody in Australia? Because the only one that can duplicate the community are you, when you're already part of a community. So if you have someone in any country that is very influential, that know leaders that can help them open the country, come present it to us, send to your upline or to the company directly, let us look at it, and if it makes sense, it will be pushed up the list. Wow. Okay? Now, just a quick thing, okay? Just about the binary, I want to say a few things because I know that some people, because it's very complicated, and how do I do it, and why binary? Let me just explain in few words the philosophy about our compensation plan. This company started as a uni-level compensation plan, and we decided that it's not working for us after 3-4 weeks. For certain reasons, in uni-level, you can pay only certain levels down. 7 maybe, if you're fortunate, 10 levels down. Why you can't pay all the way down? Because you pay all the way down 10%, 10%, 10%, in a certain point you become 100%, you can't pay anymore, right? And also in uni level, when somebody is better than you, is detaching away from your organization, which is something that we couldn't relate to as a community. This is why we decided to go with a plan that can pay you all the way down. Now everybody asks me, why you build 2 groups? Why not 1? It's a good question. But if you build only 1 team, we can't pay you all the way down, right? Think about it, numbers-wise, we can't. If we pay you 15%, everybody getting 15%, in a certain place, you're very limited. This is why we're building 2 teams. Because when you build 2 teams, Okay, it's kind of, you get paid on both. I don't know if you know it. I'm not going to get into the number, the third to third, but you get paid on both. But for us to be able to pay over 65% of the revenue to you is by building two teams. And why do you get paid on the small team? Do you know? Because if you get paid on the big team, you never build the second team, so we can pay you all the way down. It's simple. I know everybody asks me, I say, okay, for me it looks like, really you're asking me this question? You know, if you pay only in one team, so why we build two teams? This is the reason why we chose it, and I highly encourage you to learn more about it because people ask questions, and it's sometimes very complicated. Get educated about it, and if somebody want to ask me more questions about it after that, I would love to answer.
Wonderful. There's a couple of these that will go, I mean, which 39 countries are we in? We can look at that. What do you suggest for the beginners? Start calling your friends, asking for help. Here's a really one. In the beginning, when you were building Secret in the beginning, did you ever have any close friends or family that quit on you or lost the vision of Secret along the way? And if so, how did that affect you?
I can tell you that working with, let's start with family. Family first, and family for us is actually friends. I think I looked at my friends that came over from Israel as more than my family because of what they done for me. But let's look at family first. It's not easy to work with family. It's the hardest thing in the world. It's the chances it will work are slim to none. But when it's working, this is it. This is the best thing that will happen to you in the world. So when you understand that with family, just fight for it, okay? If it's your brother, if it's your parents, if it's your sister, just fight for it. Fight for it because it's worth it. If it's working, it's the best. You're united, you have the same interest. There is no fear and interest and games and fake. It's real, it's yours, and it's worth it. And I can tell you because it's challenging, me and my family, we had a lot of challenges because working together, and I have 6 brothers and sisters, and they all work in the business, all of them, which is not easy. And when you work with your family, sometimes you have issues, and sometimes one of them say, I quit. But if you understand, again, it's not an option for them to quit, even if they do it, you fight back for that, and that's for family. I highly recommend you, if you decide to go with your family to work together, fight for it and don't give up. Okay? If you don't choose to work with your family, it's okay. But if you decided, just do it. As far as your friends, the question is why somebody is quitting, why somebody is not interested. And that's something, it's a good question because when you lose, sometimes you lose people because maybe they envy or they don't like what you do, or those are the reasons that sometimes create negativity. But sometimes somebody will come to you and he's a great guy, a great girl, very talented, they know what they're doing, and they say, okay, it's not for me. And then it makes you think, what's going on? Maybe, maybe something is wrong. So what we've done in Secret, and something that we will do in the future, and you should know about it because it's for you, we knew that sometimes there are people that it's not for them. They can look at it as a vehicle, they can do it, but it's not always for them. But they're great people, they're our friends, and they can do great things in life. So in Secret, we built a fund. This fund is money that I put, that my partners put, that everybody in the organization decide to invest. Some people put $20,000, and somebody invests like $1,000 or $200. Basically, everybody put money into it. Okay, so think about a big fund with a lot of money into it, belongs to all of us, right? And what do we do with this fund? We invest in the people that leave us. Okay, now this is a different mentality than anywhere else that you will hear about it or know about it. We believe that if somebody decides to live and he has a dream, a vision, and he can execute on it, I want to be part of it. Wow. I want to be part of it. And I can tell you that being part of this community, first of all, give to your community if you want to get out of it something. And giving to a community is not, oh, go make money. Just help people. Just try to be active. If you can be successful and you can, just exercise it, but help the people around you. When you have an idea, when you know that you have something big that you can do with your talent and you can do for others, we will invest in you. We opened a green energy company. We have a windmill, we do wind power plants, okay? Because one of the guys believe he can do it. We have recycle facilities up in Ohio. We have a coffee chain. We have real estate. And all of those things were open because people that maybe didn't feel that it's fit for them were so talented, and we decided to put our money with them. So if you are one of those that don't feel that this is for you, First of all, I recommend you be part of the community before you ask something from this community. Be part of it because it's a community. Okay, it's not only business. And if you're part of this community and you feel you can do better, I will be the first one to help you do it. Okay?
I've been a part of this industry for a long time, and I have never, ever, ever had a CEO of a company say, when you want to leave, I want to help you. That is unbelievable at the heart of the leadership here. We just have time for maybe a couple of last really, really quick questions. When do we start direct deposit?
That's a good question. In less than 30 days. Okay?
Yes. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's mid-August to the end of it, so, but yeah.
There's a couple more I want to get here. How does the company Premier compare with our products, and how does it affect us here in Secret?
That's a good question. Premier is one of our competitors that got into the market after we were very successful. You have to understand there is no industry that doesn't have the same type of behavior. I'm sure that the Apple have some competitors, right? And we all hear about it, and we know about Android and Apple and the other competitors in the market. So let me tell you what is this industry, and now what is the story about your company, because now it's your company. We were the first one to do Dead Sea skincare in our industry, in kiosks. As we become successful, some of our employees, some of our representatives have decided to go and open a skincare company because they wanted also to be successful. By the way, we helped some of those to be competitors with us. I can tell you that 2 of our competitors, we helped them start their business. But this is a natural competition. It's good because it elevates the good brands and the quality products. And so, except for telling you that what Secret is all about and what products we have, and that we have the best products in the industry, I can't say more than that. And of course, we're the first one to go into network marketing, so there is no effect whatsoever on your activity. And whenever this kiosk that of Secret is going to be in your downline, which hopefully it's going to happen soon when you're ready, and I know that you guys are preparing for that, you understand that not only that this competition is not going to be in effect, they will probably call you and say, can we be part of this organization as well? So be prepared. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. There's so many good questions. I know a lot of you guys have so many good questions, and I want to get to them, and I know we're low on time. If any of you have to go, I totally understand. You won't be faulted for it. But I just want to get to a couple more of these because they're so good. Real quick one. When does the app for the Android phone come out?
I think it's supposed to be by mid-August as well. That's what I got last update. The reason why, actually, they're trying it right now, and we could launch it at the beginning of the month. That was the goal for us. But we're upgrading the iPhone application. It's going to be more functional. It's going to be, you're going to see some new stuff over there. So it's very exciting. So the Android is just waiting for the second version to be launched together for both Apple and Android, which I said it's going to be mid-August.
Nice.
Okay?
Good stuff. I'm going to go just 5 minutes over, guys, if that's cool with you, because there's just these 2 I want to get to. Second last one, the kiosks. When are we going to fully integrate the kiosks into the network, and how can I be a part of it?
So that's a good question. Basically, we're shifting from kiosks into network marketing. We're running out of time, and I'm saying it very sadly because those operators over there, they're the one who made me who I am right now and help this community be what it is. And this is why we're sitting over here, because these guys work hard night and day to build Secret in kiosks. Right now, they can't keep on operating when we kind of competing with them for such low prices and all this money that's being given to the network. They want to be integrated. They can't wait for that. We're actually losing operators because we don't give them a solution. Those operators, they think about it. They go every day to the mall. They sell products. There is no preferred customers, no return customers. They just have one-time sale. If they close the kiosk, guess what? The business is done for them. So when they understood the opportunity of working with you and having a residual income, a real residual income, and think about the opportunity. You have all these people in the mall that can be preferred customers. Your preferred customers for life. Okay, it's an amazing opportunity. So we're just waiting for you guys to be ready. And what it means to be ready, you have leadership over here in San Diego. Right now what they're focusing on is making success for you trying to teach you how to become star builders, how to get your check, how to make your income, and get your dreams come true, at least get there, before they're taking this amazing project. I'm actually urging them to do it every day, and Mr. Valenzuela knows about it. So just be strong, help one another, make sure that you guys feel comfortable with Secret, and then when you're ready, I will be more than happy to give you all these kiosks.